the First Amendment of the Bill of Rights says that I have the right to freedom of religion, and I think that there's a reason that it's the First Amendment. It's because it like the founders wanted to be emphatic that you have a right to have free religion, because in other countries people hadn't had free religion, and that's why people came to the United States, is so that they could practice their religion freely, and so everyone wanted to make sure that everyone had the right to have free religion. So when were most of these religions founded, that we have the right to exist? Well, I'm sure you guys are all going, well, we all know that was before the Dark Ages, in the Middle East. Christianity, Judaism, they were founded. So was Islam. And what I'll tell you is, probably most of the religions weren't actually founded back then. Most of the religions were founded in the 1800s, because there was a prophet named Ellen White who founded the Seventh-day Adventist Church. And do the Seventh-day Adventists have the freedom of religion? Yes. Well, what about L. Ron Hubbard? He was in the 1900s. Do the Scientologists have freedom to believe whatever they believe based on L. Ron Hubbard? Yes. So that's pretty recent. Ram Dass, who I consider, I've considered him my guru for a long time, and when he died, he was a big deal for me. Was the reason that I took 5 grams of mushrooms and went to the forest with my friends, and I think that's why my back was healed, but maybe it wasn't, because I was going to physical therapy at the same time. And Ram Dass just died recently, and so can religions exist right now? Like, could I theoretically be a guru because someone listens to me and they follow and they hear about my belief system and they go, oh, I follow a similar belief system to you, I'm Illuminati, I respect what you say, I respect what you teach, I think that your teachings help, I think that you're a bodhisattva trying to encourage people to reach enlightenment. Could people actually follow my teachings, and could that create a religion? I think clearly the Constitution would say that yes, I do have that right to create my own religion, especially if it's sincere and if we're all seeking enlightenment. And so when I seek enlightenment and people want to follow me towards enlightenment, what they're actually following is other religions and my interpretation of other religions. And so Yogananda, he died in the 1950s. Yogananda was a guru that, and he's not the only one. You want to talk about a lot of people like Yogananda existing in India. There are a lot of people like Yogananda in India. And he could do miracles, and he witnessed a lot of miracles, and he wrote an incredible book, and he has a religious following in the United States especially. Joseph Smith founded Mormonism, and that was in the 1800s. I think it was in the 1830s, but I don't know what exactly happened with Joseph Smith founding Mormonism, but that's a prophet that spoke to God, that wasn't declared incompetent. He was declared as the founder of the Mormon Church. And then the Jehovah's Witnesses were founded in the 1870s. And today, who is a living prophet? Well, you could say the Pope, theoretically, because does the Pope have divine authority? Does the Pope speak for God? Isn't that the Pope's job? Yeah, the Pope does speak for God. And who else has a special connection with God? The Dalai Lama, who in Tibetan Buddhism has a special relationship with Anatman. He has a special relationship with like nothingness, because he is actually Buddhism. And so through achieving neither thought nor non-thought, the Dalai Lama has created, or people believe that he is connected to the Great Spirit that is at the essence of everything, which is nothing, which I guess would be quarks in physics. But does that mean that like the Dalai Lama, like that people that follow the Dalai Lama, that they can have religious beliefs? Yes. And so all I'm saying is, clearly I do have a religious belief system that involves certain people doing selective breeding and encouraging people to get with certain people just to see what happens. And when things don't work out, we do definitely believe in abortions. And do we believe in abortions in the first 4 months? We believe in like 7th-month-old baby abortions. Seriously. Like, oh, we didn't know you were pregnant. Suddenly you're pregnant. Shit. We got to deal with this, because we're not going to have like this incest baby breeding with other people, because you can say incest babies have a right to be in the bloodlines, and I do agree that they have a right to. No, I don't. But I do agree that they pretty much do. Like, if you're an incest baby, that's fine. Like, I don't have anything against you. But if we're trying to encourage our society to be as strong as possible, then we don't want incest babies popping into our bloodlines and messing up everyone. So it's a lot better for our society in general to be able to have abortions because, like I said, like if you're cloning yourself over and over again, and you're not the only person cloning yourself, and you like, sure, I'm not in London anymore. Now I'm in Yorkshire, or I'm in this city, and I'm in this city, and the next thing you know, like people travel, and next thing you know, they're like your kids are having kids with each other. You sometimes you definitely need to be able to step in and have an abortion. So it's not like the satanic abortion ritual is a mean thing. It's just we need to be able to do it.